Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we are going to look into the trading targets for the day, the entries for the day, the trading range for the day, and how to make profit. This strategy I am going to teach here in this analysis. We are going to look into US, UK, India and Europe indices, and also gold, silver and crude oil and natural gas commodities. Now, those who had watched my evening video yesterday specifically for US cash session must recall that I had told very clearly that markets, specifically equities and capital markets, are overbought and it is going to drop and it requires a drop, if not today, tomorrow. Those were the words, and I repeated it twice that it has to break, and now you can see the both the markets, US 30 and US 100 saw a good drop in futures after the close of market hours. Now, what is going to happen today? In fact, the gold has seen a good rise towards 1951 earlier today. Now, what is going to happen today? Let's start the day with gold first, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can stay tuned with the latest analysis. Now, this is the daily charts for gold, and you can see it has already seen a high at 1951. Now, look at here. See, the lows here are very much at around 1930 levels. Only I will be bearish if it breaks below 1930 level. Till the time it remains above 1930, see, this is the breakout. This is the breakout, and you can see lower highs and higher lows. Yesterday, as I told, that gold might remain within this zone, that is 1941 to 1920 levels. It exactly and precisely behaved in this zone. Now it is giving a breakout, and again it is going to rise. How high it could go? See, 1950, definitely this is the resistance, and beyond that it is going towards 1965. 1970 can also be achieved if it continues to rise, but this is just on daily charts. And yes, on the daily charts, just one observation targets I am going to give, but till the time today it remains above 1930, you can remain long, one can remain long, and one can expect it to rise. Now let's come back to the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see, many a times in yesterday's analysis also I told that, see, gold is taking support from this channel, and it is again taking support at this channel. Now the support lying at around 1930 zone. Also look at this, it is trying to consolidate within this zone, and now if it breaks here at 1940, definitely it is going to fly, and this time the targets on the upside are high towards 1965 and 1970 levels. Possibly it can achieve these targets, but yes, if not today then tomorrow, but yes, it is going to achieve this target at 1965-70 zone. It is very much precisely trading in this channel. See how beautifully the lows are well connected here. And for the day, now till the time it remains above 1930, you can remain long. Else below 1930, 1925 is the target, and 1920, these two levels are very important support. Below that it is definitely going to break. Now let me turn on the indicators alongside so that we can have a better look here. Now look at the 4-hour charts here. On the 4-hour charts, you can find that, see, this is the 20 period moving average, and how beautiful it is positioned at the same place at 1930 levels. And that is why I say breaking this, you can expect it to hit 1925 and 1920 zone. Below that it is going to hit. And also, as I said many a times, that this zone between 1910 to 1920 is important. Breaking that, only we can expect it to be bearish. Now look at the 4-hour charts. It is at comfortable level. The stochastic and the MACD lines are almost running parallel, and with very close, there is no divergence or convergence there. And now coming back to the daily charts. On the daily charts, one more observation. See, the 20 period moving average, this is stationed at around 1900 level, and hence any weakness on gold can only be expected if it breaks this zone at 1900 to 1890. Till the time it remains above, definitely one can expect it to continue with the bullish momentum. Now look at this, DPO is in green, a stochastic near to overbought levels, but still very much in the zone here, not overbought. MACD lines are running parallel, and RSI again coming to overbought levels, hence it also need to break, but let's see how far it can go. And this is, now let's come back to the charts here. On the 3-hour charts, similar is the observation, and 1950 definitely giving it a resistance. And on 3-hour charts, stochastic is comfortable there, and MACD lines are also comfortable. Also on the hourly charts, I think similar is the observation, and yes, we have seen a good breakout and a good drop there. So looking at the hourly charts, also one more observation, that it is clearly formed a double top here on the hourly charts, and now it is very much trading in this zone. And as I shared yesterday also, same thing applies today again. 1920 to 1950, it is trading sideways here and probably can swing either ways. But as I said, for the day 1930 is a stronger support. And now let me summarize my observations here and let me give you the trading targets. So one can remain long till the time it is above 1930 today. The target is towards 1941, 1947 and 1951 levels. If it breaks 1951, we can expect 1955, 1965, 1971 also on gold today. And if it breaks 1930 today, specifically you can take a 1 point cushion there, and you can take a shot at 1929 for the target for 1925, which is going to be a very strong support. Then 1920 will come into picture, and if it breaks 1920, it is going to definitely drop. Keep your stop loss for long at around 1929 levels, and one can remain long on gold. As I said, one can expect it to rise towards 1941, 1947, 1951 levels, and beyond that it is definitely going to fly towards 1965, 1970 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. Silver trading in the same zone since yesterday, that is 2550 to 2500. I told yesterday also, this is clearly a sideways movement and it is expecting to give a breakout. Now again similarly it is stationed here. Now look, one more observation on the hourly charts. Previously the support was at 2500. Now the support is here at around 2510 levels. So till the time today it remains about 2510. One can remain long, one can expect it to rise, and the next target is towards 2420, which is going to be a stronger resistance, and then it will fly. So a long entry beyond 2420 it can is expected, and till the time it remains about 2410, one can expect it to rise. Now look at here, look at this here. 2410 has given a support. The resistance zone is at around 2520. Sorry, let me correct, 2510 and 2520. So the resistance zone is here at around 2520. Once it breaks 2520, potentially one can expect it to continue with this bullish momentum. There's support at around 2510. No trade zone between 2500 to 2520 levels. Also look at this, the stochastic on the 2-hour charts is near to bottom and it is again looking downwards, and 3-hour charts stochastic is also near to bottom here. The support on 3-hour charts similarly is at around 2510 levels, and on the upside there is a little resistance at 2520 levels. If it breaks this 2520 zone, one can go long. One can expect it to get the first target at 2540 and then 2550. Beyond that definitely is a bonus if it continues to rise. And on the 4-hour charts, see here similarly this is the 4-hour line, a simple 20 period moving average line here giving it a support. Same is the observation on the 4-hour charts, 2510 and 2540 levels. 2520 definitely a stronger resistance. Beyond that 2540, 2550 will come into picture, and rather I will say it has got its range between 2500 to 2550 and waiting for a breakout. Any move beyond 2550, definitely it will fly strongly. For silver specifically, I will expect that it should break 2550 zone anytime. Now look at this on the daily charts. You can find that the lower highs and higher lows, it is trying to consolidate and waiting for a breakout. So yes, if it breaks out beyond 2550, that is a good indication that it is going to give you sharper rise towards, this time it is going to hit 2600 directly, and it can go beyond those levels also towards 2700, towards 2800. If not today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, that is next week, definitely it is going to give a breakout on the upside probably. But this is applicable till the time it remains about 2500 levels. Now this is on the charts here. Look at the stochastic is overbought and indicate. So here you can see that stochastic is near to overbought and curving downwards, and once it starts, this crossover happens, it can see a good drop also. That is also one probability on the stochastic there. MACD lines are wide divergent and are still on a buy side, and RSI is overbought. So one point that it can give you one strong bullish candle and then break next week, that is also one of the probabilities which it can achieve. And but looking at this on the upside, there are lower highs on the daily chart. That is what is my point of concern. Right now the resistance for the day is at around 2540 levels, and on the downside the support at around 2500. So I will rather request you not to trade between 2500 to 2550 zone, just like yesterday, as it is going to give a breakout. Wait for this breakout on the upside. Once it breaks 2550 today, close your eyes, go long. It is going to give you a strong sharp bullish move if it continues to trade above 2550 level. In fact, if you are short or if you are a risky trader, one can take a long here also with the stop loss at 2500 and expect it to continue to rise. And yes, the stop losses should be at 2500 now, and below 2500 it will definitely break towards 2480 2460 zone. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude oil. See, oil saw a good rise yesterday. As I said, one can remain long and one can expect it to hit 115 and $118 levels. Lower, higher lows and higher highs. This is what it is trying to form. Any breakdown below $105 levels, it is going to break, and now it is trying to form a symmetry here. See, the symmetry is what I am looking forward to. Probably if it continues to drop here, it may achieve again higher lows here, and $100 levels can be achieved today. So probably only short entry is below 105, or rather I will say 106 itself, and you can expect it to drop towards $100. See, it is overbought on the daily charts, needs a break, and probably we may see a red candle there. MACD lines are divergent, and RSI is looking, it is overbought and now looking comfortable and trying to enter into normal level. Look at the 4-hour charts. Now this will give you the trading levels here. Now look at this here. You can clearly see $107 levels, giving it a support for any further drop. This was the retracement, and after this retracement it is trying to rise from here. So with the support at 107, it can continue to rise. Only break below $107 levels, you can go short. See, 20 period moving average coming into picture at 105, and then 104.8, 104.5. These two levels are important. If it breaks this, then definitely it will directly lend towards $100 levels there. So for the day, till the time it remains above $107 levels, one can remain long and one can expect it to rise. The next target is 110. Beyond 110, it will definitely fly again towards 115 levels, complete this double top, and then start to break. So with the support at 107, one can remain long on crude oil. One can expect it to hit 110 and beyond levels immediately once it breaks 107. So see, when I say support at 107, if it breaks 107, definitely it can see a drop towards 105. So on the flip side, one can take a short entry at 107 and expect it to drop towards $105 levels, which is a stronger support. Below 105, it will definitely directly lend towards $100. On the daily chart, it appears it has to drop, but on the 4-hour chart, see the stochastic trading at bottom, indicating that it has still got some room to rise. So what it will do for next couple of candles, it can give you a bullish candle which might take it towards 115 and then later drop towards the end of the day. This is one probability which can happen. MACD on the 4-hour charts have just crossed over and are still divergent. On the 3-hour charts, stochastic trading at bottom, MACD is trading in a buy side, and see the support again here at around 107, which is important. 20 period moving average at around 108. Probably here, if it breaks 107, then you can take and expect it to drop. See, on the daily charts, it is expected that it can give a break anytime, if not today, then next week. But yes, on the 4-hour and near term chart, it appears that with the support at 107, it can continue to give you a rise. First target at 110, then next is 113, and next 115 levels. 115, I think it may create a double top before trying to drop. Beyond 115, sky is the limit. It will try to hit 118 and $120 levels. Also on the flip side, as we have seen here, stochastic again on 3-hour charts is also near to oversold levels, so it can give you a little rise before trying to drop. Coming back to the hourly charts, on the hourly charts, here is a support. Right now taking a support at around 107.8 and the next support at around 106.5 levels or $107 levels. So with these two supports, see, it has taken a step here, and possibly also it is giving a lower highs here. So indicating that there is the bulls have trying to bulls are not having the control on this momentum right now. And yes, despite it is showing a bullish move, the next target could be at around 109, 109.6 and $110 levels. These three levels are important. Any breakout beyond 110.5 will be a very good indication that it is going to rise. On the flip side, 106.8 is the level. Now let me summarize my observations here. One can remain long on crude oil, and only till it is above $107 levels. At 107 one should stop out and one should see how it behaves. A clear cut short entry is at around $106.5 levels or 10,650 levels. If it drops below 106.5, one can expect it to drop towards $105 levels. First target 102 and $100 levels. It can drop till these levels. Mark my words, it can drop till $100 levels today itself if it continues to drop. If it continues to remain below 106.5 levels. On the other side, till the time it remains above 107, trading above 107, the next target is 110, which is going to be a very strong resistance for crude oil for the day. If it breaks 110, specifically 110.5, we might see a good rise again towards 113, 115 and 118 levels. These three levels are going to be important resistance for crude oil for the day. And with this observation, go long at around 107 plus level, remain long above 107 plus level. You can expect it to head towards 109, 109.6 and 110. So these three levels are very important. Beyond this, if it breaks out, I'll be still observant till 111. Beyond that, definitely it will fly. On the downside, once it breaks 106.5, you can go short. You can expect 105, 103 and $100 levels on crude oil today itself. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. NG on the hourly charts, you can see the support at around 47.80 levels or $4.78 levels. With the support at 4.78, it can try to give you a rise, and below that it will definitely try to take a break. On the 2-hour charts, it is similar is the story. With the support at $4.78, it is trying to show you rise. This time it can give you another big bullish candle, taking it towards $4.9 or $5 levels can also be expected, but it is shying away from $5 levels. See, we have seen it now being long, and we are waiting for $5 levels. However, it is trying to stay away from this, and $4.95 are giving it a very strong resistance. Similarly, on the 3-hour charts, you can see the support here at around 4.8, I will say 4.75 and $4.7 levels. These two supports are important, and once it breaks $4.7 levels, then only I will recommend you to go short, else one can remain long. So below 4.78, one can expect it to drop towards 4.74 and $4.7 levels. Below that, definitely it is going to see or witness a strong break on the downside. However, right now the 3-hour charts also, it appears that it is trading at bottom. The resistance there at around 4.9 definitely there, and 4.95 definitely there. On the 4-hour charts, similar is the story. This is the third green candle taking the support here at $4.7 levels, and with the support at $4.7 levels, it is giving consistently higher highs. Now the next support at 4.75 and 4.78. These two support levels are very important. Beyond this, definitely it can give you another green candle, or it can give you sharper red candle. So in sum, a short entry below 4.7 and if you are long, the stop loss is to be at around 4.78. In between 4.7 to 4.78, we have to be a little bit cautious there. I will give you the range on the upside. And now the stochastic on the 4-hour charts is also looking upwards, and MACD is almost running the parallel. Look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, see, couple of observations to make. Let me show you what I am trying to look at here is, see, the pivot right now is at around 47.5. With this it pivot higher highs and lower lows. So with this as pivot around 47.5, it is trying to trade between this range, and the high for the day is at around 49.8 levels, and the low for the day is at around $4.6 levels. So 4.6 to 4.98, it might give you a strong swing. So we have to be very cautious. But also, if it trades below $4.78, one can go short. Let me summarize clearly. One can go short below 4.78 on natural gas. The next support at 4.74 and $4.7 will come into picture. Breaking 4.7, one can expect it to hit 4.65 and 4.6. Still here, it appears that it still might trade within range, and I will not expect it to act bearish, more bearish in the coming days. and if it survives above $4.6 levels, below that definitely there will be a good break. On the upside, and we have seen many times now that $4.95 levels are giving it a stronger resistance, and if it breaks this zone, definitely it will look forward to a good fly. Now look at this. As I shared many times, 4.4 is a good support and it is trading with its upward, but however right now limiting itself at around this zone at 4.95. Any rise will take it towards 5.5 levels. So once again, to summarize it, go short below 4.78, expect 4.74, 4.7 to provide a stronger support. Below that, it can try to hit 4.65 and $4.6 levels. And on the upside, breaking 4. Till the time it is above 4.78, one can remain long. The target is towards 4.9 and 4.95. These two levels are again providing it a stronger resistance for any upward move. Breaking 4.95, definitely it will cross 5.02, and then it will fly towards 5.2 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 30, Nifty 50. Let's have a look at Nifty first. See, this is the daily charts for Nifty. I had told you, recall what did I say yesterday? It will trade between 16,700 to 16,400 zone. It precisely traded within this zone and broke till 16,350. Now this zone at 16,400, 350 is important. I think there is a lag between the Nifty cash market and the charts here. There is almost 50 to 70 points gap there, but still see the high here at 16,700, but the high there at Nifty cash was 16,780. So this lag is increasing with time, indicating that the domestic market probably is behaving more bullish than what we can expect here. And now again, if we can see, 16,400 is the resistance, so around 16,450 levels, 16,480 levels should be the resistance for Nifty today. And if it trades beyond 16,480, then only I will expect it to act bullish. Then this will be considered as a reversal, and probably beyond that it can rise again towards 16,600. However, looking at the charts right now, the bottom appears to be open there. See, this is a good fall day, and probably right now it is like the bottom is open. Also, the low here it is seen as around 15,950 levels. Already it is seen a low on the daily charts at around 15,950 levels. And if it breaks this zone, then only I will expect it to drop. However, should not take a long entry till 16,500 on Nifty cash. Now, once it breaks 16,500, then you can take a long entry towards 16,600 levels, else you can expect it to continue to drop. Any rise towards 16,500 is a good entry to take a short or go short on Nifty. The target should be at around 16,200 and 16,000 levels. Below that, it can break towards 15,800 also. These are markets, anything is possible. Probably it might trade between this zone at 16,050 to 16,450 or 500 levels. This is my expectation. Looking downwards on the stochastic, MACD lines are downwards and trading with a divergence there, a strong divergence there. Now look, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, see, on the 4-hour charts, it has completed this journey. That is what is my observation. In fact, it broke below. Also look at this, it is trading with a downward trend there. And clearly the resistance there at around 16,500 appears to be a stronger resistance for the day. Breaking beyond 16,500, only I will recommend you to go long, else it might trade between 16,500 to 16,000 levels. This time the range could be wide. And also on the 4-hour chart, it appears, I think, now 16,400 here on this chart is 16,400 is the resistance. Yesterday 16,400 to 700 was the zone. It has broken out of this zone, and now 16,400 is the resistance. So possibly for Nifty cash, it should be somewhere at around 16,450 to 16,500 zone. At that point of, if you see it rising till there, somewhere at around 16,400, 450, you can take a short entry, and you can again expect it to drop towards first target 16,200, then 16,000 can also be expected. Now look at the, see, but on the other side, the stochastic is trading to near bottom levels. That is my observation on the 4-hour charts, and hence can reverse. Even if it drops, it can reverse anytime. If it opens with a drop, it might try to trade in green. Now look at the MACD are divergent. 3-hour charts are also oversold, but it is forming lower highs here. And that is what, any long entry is only beyond 16,500. Till that time, one can remain short. MACDs are divergent and RSI is comfortable. On the hourly charts, See, on the hourly charts, one observation to make, this zone at around 16,400 is important now. I don't expect that it is going to break this. So for on Nifty cash, it could be at around 16,450. If you see it trading above 16,450, definitely go long for 16,500 and 16,600 zone. So if you see it trading beyond 16,450, go long for 16,500, another 50 points, and then 16,600, another 100 points. Rather, it can rise or it can trade till towards 16,670 700 zone also if it continues to trade above 16,500 for the day. Till the time it remains below 16,500, I will expect it to drop towards 16,200 and 16,000 levels. Probably it can continue to drop till there. However, on the near bottom 4-hour chart, it appears to be oversold. On the 3-hour charts, it is oversold, and hence any rise or probably a opening with a drop, it can continue to rise towards 16,400 500 zone. And if it continues to drop, it may achieve a high before trying to expected drop. So let's see where it opens. A probable trading zone between 16,000 to 16,500 is applicable for the day. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US30. Now US30, I told yesterday that the time of making video, it was showing a good breakout. It has shown a breakout towards 34,200. Then since then you can see lower highs it is consistently forming. The high right now at around 33,950. Only if it breaks 33,950, I will expect it to rise, or I'll expect it to go long there only. On the near term charts, here it is trying to form this zone, and it might try to give you a breakout in between 33,500 to 33,650 levels. So in between these 500 to 33,500 to 33,650, one should be a little bit cautious here. The hourly charts near to bottom there, looking forward to a rise, and MACD are on a strong sell there. On the 2-hour charts, it appears to be taking a drop there, and with the resistance at around 33,700, probably it is trying to drop, but the support from the 100 period moving average coming into picture, 33,550. So probably in between this zone, I'll still be cautious, and any rise will take it towards 33,800 and 33,900 levels. These two are very strong resistance level for the day. If it breaks 33,900, then only I will recommend you to go long. On the 3-hour charts, story is same. Here is the resistance at 33,700. Breaking 33,700, one can expect it to hit 33,820 and 33,900. Stronger resistance at 33,900 for the day. Breaking that only, one can expect it to remain long, and stochastic near to bottom there. On the 4-hour charts, again it is oversold, so we may see a little retracement before it tries to drop, but till the time it remains below 33,900, see, it is again at this zone, and it has given a good drop. It was trading sideways, so showed a breakout there, and now showed a breakout there on the downside. Also, it has achieved a low at around 33,250 for the day. So any short and any long entry is only beyond 33,900. Below 33,900, you can remain short. Every rise is a level to go short, but look at the 4-hour charts trading at near bottom, and hence it can reverse anytime. Look at the daily charts, and as I said on my daily analysis, that I am looking forward to a drop, but it is still not giving the same slope. Probably it has to be a little bit sharper so that it can drop heavily. And look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, another observations to make is higher lows. So this is my observation. Higher lows is what we have seen, and higher highs is what we have seen. So it's still not very much comfortable with the call to remain bearish on the near term. It is still trying to show some strength, but for the day, as I said, 33,900 is the level beyond which only one can expect to rise. One can expect it to rise, and this time the rise could be stronger towards 34,100, rather 34,050 and 34,100 level. The 20 period moving average coming in for giving it a resistance at 34,050 levels, until the time it remains below. Probably the next support on the downside, see, once it breaks here at 33,500, definitely you can again expect it to continue with the drop. Continue expecting it towards 33,200, and in fact it can drop below 33,000 levels also. These are markets, anything is possible. And on the daily charts, 33,900 is the resistance. Also, one more observation here on the daily chart. See, it is open, this candle has opened below beyond this, so probably it can reverse from here also, and if it breaks beyond 33,900, definitely go long for 34,100, 34,000 200 levels can also be expected if it trades above 33,900. And now a short entry only I will recommend below 33,400 levels. See, it is given a stronger support previously. If it breaks this zone at 33,400, you can go short there. Right now it appears on, let me give you the trading levels there. Right now it appears there is a stronger support at 33,700. One can take a long entry at 33,700 for 33,800, 33,900 zone, and till the time it remains below 33,700, one can expect it to continue with the drop. One can expect it to hit towards 33,400 the first target, 33,200 the next target. Rather, I will say 33,300 the next target. Below that, definitely this time it is going to break strongly towards 33,100, and in fact can head towards 33,000 and below levels also. So till the time it remains below 33,700, one can remain short, and one can expect it to drop towards 33,400 is the target, and below 33,400 you can expect it to drop. Any rise beyond 33,900 is the only call to go long. Till the time it is below 33,900, one can remain short. This is all for US 30. Now let's have a look at US 100. US 100 again back to the critical support at 33,900, 13,900 and 13,800. These two levels are very important. This time the break could be sharper. See, it is trading sideways. It was trading sideways and we were expecting a break. Still again it is well within this box, that is 3900 to 14,200 levels, and this time in fact it has seen a high at around 14,400 also. So very much within this box. Let's see what happens, but this is a sideways momentum right now, and on a 3-hour charts it is oversold here. It can continue to remain in the bottom there. MACD lines are wide and divergent. On the 4-hour charts also story same. The resistance right now lying at around 14,200 levels. Now on the 4-hour charts, 14,200 is a very strong resistance for the day. If it continues till the time it continues to trade and remain below 14,200, one can again expect it to hit 13,800, 13,750 levels, and any point of time. Right now on the near term chart it appears one can remain short below 13,880 levels. Below 13,880 you can again expect it to hit 13,800 and 13,750 levels. On the 2-hour charts the story is same. There is a little resistance there at around 13,900, 920 levels, and once it reverses beyond 13,920, one can expect it to rise, else it is going to head towards 13,800, and I think it is at oversold levels. And on the hourly charts also similar is the story. On the hourly charts, see, couple more observations. We have seen lower lows there on the previous candles and lower highs on the previous candle, and hence if it breaks 13,950, one can expect it to rise towards 14,050 levels again. So take a long entry beyond 13,950. You can expect it to hit 14,050 and 14,100 levels. On the downside, take a short entry at 13,880. You can expect it to drop towards 13,800. And in fact, if it breaks below 13,750, a good support should come into picture. Right now it is oversold. Now look at the daily charts. Clearly on the daily chart, 14,100, 14,050 levels are a stronger support. It can rise till there. If it trades beyond 13,950, it can rise till 14,050 levels before trying to take a drop. And hence, any rise beyond 14,100 is the level we will be looking forward to. Beyond that, it will again try to hit 14,300. So, any long entry is beyond 14,050 for 14,100, 14,200 and 14,300 levels till the time. And yes, so first long entry at 13,950, expected to hit 14,000, 14,050, 2 resistance, then 14,100, 14,200 and 14,300, 3 more resistances for any upward move. Beyond that, sky is the limit. So take a long entry at 13,950 and take a short entry at 13,880, where you can expect it to continue with the drop. On the downside, first support at 13,800, then 13,750. These two levels are definitely going to provide a good support. Below that, it will try to break towards 13,600, 13,500 levels. So take your positions accordingly and look at the daily stochastic. I had told yesterday also that it is looking at a good break, and that is what has happened, and now it will enter into oversold position with a good drop. Every rise till 14,000 levels is an opportunity to remain short. Rather, I will say every rise till 14,100 is an opportunity to short there. That is also on the flip side. One can expect MACD is on buy side and trying to converge, and if this crossover happens, we may see a good drop. RSI is comfortable. So take your positions accordingly. Don't trade between 13,880 to 13,950 levels. And till the time for the day it remains below 14,100, every opportunity of a rise is a good opportunity to sell there. So one can go short till 14,100 levels also. One can expect the target at 13,800 and 13740. Below that, sky is the limit. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Now FTSE 100 and Germany 40, these two indices have seen a good beating in last few days, where FTSE 100 right now is at around 7150 levels. Remember, this is the zone it has traded since long. Let me show you. This is the zone 7000 to 7200, and it has again fallen back within this zone. So 7000 to 7200, very strong support levels for FTSE 100 for any further drop, and I think it has seen a drop till 7100 for the day. Till the time it remains below 7300, probably it can continue with the good drop. And on the daily charts, it is trading below 20-50 moving average, giving it a indication that it is still bearish. The stochastic is looking downwards, the MACD is looking downwards, the RSI is looking downwards, all looking downwards, indicating probable bearishness here on the 4-hour charts. Now let's come back to the 4-hour charts. 7 to 8300, this zone has provided a resistance. Also look at this, if it continues with the downward trend, see the first support level at around 7100, below 7100 it will try to break again towards 7000 and 6950 levels. So in between 7000 and 7100, probably we may see a little resistance for it for any further drop. On a 4-hour chart, it is oversold, and yes, this is what indicates that probably it can retrace a bit before looking forward to a rise. And look at the 3-hour chart. So probably you can in fact take a long entry at around 7180 here, and beyond 7180 you can expect it to rise towards 7200, 7220 zone. It can rise till there, and in fact can rise till 7250. So one can take a long entry at 7180 level, expect it to rise. Till the time it remains below 7180, one can expect it to drop towards 7100 again, which is going to be a stronger support. But however, see on the 3 or 4 hour charts, which is oversold, and hence can expect a little retracement on the upside. On the 2-hour charts, it is looking upwards right now, but yes, it is trading with a drop, and hence for on the 2-hour charts, as I said, 7200 levels, below 7200 one can remain short, and one can expect it to drop towards 7100 levels. On the hourly charts, similar is the story. And on the hourly charts, another observation to make, lower highs on the previous candle, and this time if it continues to break, it will break strongly towards 7100. Below that, 7040 and 7000 levels will come into picture, and below that also it can break. Only long entry beyond 7200 is recommended for the day. Till the time it is below 7200, every rise is an opportunity to short. Beyond 7200 you can expect 7240, 7280 levels can be achieved, and below 7200 one can expect it to drop towards 7100, 7040 and 7000 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Germany 40. As I shared, Germany 40 and FTSE 100, these are the two markets which have shown a good drop over the past few days. And let me first take you towards the daily chart. You can see almost it has dropped from 14,500 towards the beginning of the week, and rather I can say 14,500 it has seen the high, and now it is trading with almost close to 1000 points, more than 1000 points drop in last few days. Also look at this, now it is looking forward to show you a good drop, because see the bottom is right now open, and now it is looking forward to a good drop. Probably it can drop, if it continues to drop, it can drop till towards 13,000 levels before it tries to show you a rise, if it continues to drop below 13,300. And stochastic trading at oversold, and now look at the resistance on the top side is stationed at around 13,700. Till the time it remains below 13,700, one can expect it to, every rise is an opportunity to sell. Till the time today it remains below 13,700. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see good drop, it is formed a base at 13,700, now good drop again. So this is first candle, probably it may give you couple more candles which may try to take it towards 13,000 levels. It can drop till 13,000 if it continues to remain in this channel. So right now the resistance at around 14,100, and see it has formed a good resistance at around this zone. It has tried to go past this zone, but failing to do so, it is trading with a good drop. Now only long entry beyond 13,600, rather I will say, on the 4-hour charts. If it trades beyond 13,600, one can enter a long entry there for 13,700, and beyond that it will fly. And RSI near to over bottom, oversold levels, MACD looking downwards. On the 3-hour charts, see everything is oversold right now on Germany 40, hence it can try to retrace a bit, but the resistance at 13700 is very important, and on the downside the support at 13300. So in between this 13400 points we may see trading. Below 13300 we may see a good drop towards 13000 levels, 13040 levels. It can continue to drop towards this zone, and yes, the resistance at around 13600 is definitely stronger. Beyond that it will try to fly towards 13700, else a drop is certain towards 13000 levels. On the 2-hour charts, now the resistance at around 13,600 is definitely a stronger resistance. Beyond that only it can fly, else it will continue to give you 3 or 4 red candles here. It can give you, and probably it might try to look at 13,200 and 13,000 levels till the time it continues to drop. So any rise till 13600 cannot be denied, and once it trades beyond 13600 then only one can expect it to go long. Else if you see it trading at around 13200 to 13000 levels, one can take a long entry there again towards 13200, 300 and 13500 levels. A wider trading a wide trading a wide trading range for the day. In fact, one can take a long entry at 13500 also. For that the next target is 13600, then 13700. These two levels are very important, but this is also every rise till 13700 is an opportunity to short, remember. So a long entry at 13500 cannot be denied, and in fact if you see it dropping towards 13200 and 13000, one can take a long entry there also and expect it to rise towards 13300 and 13500 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Probably we may see a good drop, and we may see a wide move. We may see a wild move in Germany 40. It can trade between 13,000 to 13,600 levels for the day. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much. Join my Telegram channel. Reach out to me for any of trading and training related queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.